Wonderful. So, before we move on, I just wanted to talk about your own personal journeys to where you are today. So, as you grew up, discovered yourselves, was there anything that stands out in your mind, something in your family, in your community, that was either positive or negative on terms of your journey to being who you are today?
So, growing up, obviously, because of the way that South Asian culture tends to be, you think that it's going to be anti-LGBT. But when I was discovering myself, actually, one of the most comforting places for me was to speak to one of my friends who is a pundit back in Hong Kong. And I spoke to him and I said to him, like, I don't know what I'm going through. This is really difficult. Like, I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to. I've always been very, very connected to Shivaji. I've been very like, it's just been very difficult. And he told me, he sat down, he told me, like, there are so many people in our stories, in our ancient culture, that are like you. And he pointed out all these different stories, the different stories that I keep in my LGBT figures in Hinduism series, that I'm like, wow, like, we're not even taught this. And it's quite fascinating that we are, much like other indigenous belief systems, we have this rich culture of having so much diversity in gender expression and sexuality expression, and just the ways that people are in Hinduism that you don't really see in other belief systems. And I think that it made me feel a lot more comfortable in who I was. And I actually ended up connecting to Hinduism and Sanatan Dharma more as I got older and as I was able to accept who I was.